welcome back to the Daily Update from the Wayne County Sheriff's Office. I'm Captain Doug Hunter, coming to you today on March the 19th, 2016. A 49-year-old Worcester man found himself in jail last night after deputies executed a search warrant on his Washington Street home. You see, Deputy Gramlich and Deputy Shelley worked together to gather the information needed to obtain a search warrant for the premises, and our tactical team executed that search warrant last night shortly after 6 p.m. Now, the man was taken into custody without any injury or difficulty, and Medway was called in to assist with the investigation as well as the cleanup of the property. As we've told you before, methamphetamine production is a very hazardous process and produces a large amount of toxic waste. So the cleanup is very time-consuming and difficult, and Medway folks tell me that they have just been swamped for the past couple of weeks with these types of calls. Now, people say, well, you know, it's methamphetamine, I'm not going to use that, so what's the problem to me? Well, the problem is the process involved creates an extreme chemical reaction that oftentimes results in fire. And if one of these homes is cooking meth in your neighborhood and you're living next door, your home could be destroyed by the fire as well. So that's why it could affect you. Now, another thing along the topic of drugs, people tell me that, well, Doug, you just don't understand that addiction is a disease. Well, I do understand that, and I realize that those addicted probably are not going to change their ways as a result of watching a video where I'm telling them to get help or treatment. But what I'm hopeful for is that there are those out there that have not yet made that final decision to become involved with drug activity, and will see these videos and see the danger that's involved with the consumption or the use of these illegal drugs such as methamphetamine as well as heroin, and make the decision not to become involved, not to become addicted. You see, people just do not wake up one day and say, hey, I'm addicted to heroin or I'm addicted to meth. They have to start it someplace, and if we can prevent that from taking place, then we're going to make some progress with this. But certainly those addicted are going to need to seek medical help for their addiction. They're not going to get cured by watching a video or just wanting to get better. It takes a lot more than that for that to happen. Also overnight, deputies arrested a man in Worcester Township at a hotel after the man was intoxicated and made threats to the clerk there. Now you say, wait, that was the night before last. No, it was the night before last, but it was the same person. You see, this same guy returned to the same hotel, creating a scene, and once again, deputies responded and took the man into custody. Also in Chippewa Township, Deputy Little placed a 19-year-old man under arrest for driving under the influence. You see, the man was not only driving under the influence, but he was also in possession of marijuana, not to mention the fact that at the age of 19, you are not legally permitted to consume alcohol. So a good job by getting an impaired driver off of the road there. That's what I have for you for today. Until next time, please stay safe.